What's up, buds? Welcome to Wanna Buy It. My name is Rodney. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the soundbar from TCL. We got the Alto 3 here. It's a little budget option. I'm going to tell you guys about my experience with it. So let's get to the video. So right now, the TCL Alto 3 is going for 50 bucks. It's discounted from 60, so right now it's slashed out to 50 bucks on Amazon. I put that link down in the description below so you guys can check that out. But if you're just looking to boost up that audio in your room, you know, because that TV audio is really bad on a lot of TVs, this will be an option for you so you don't have to break the bank. And if you don't want a subwoofer, like if you're just trying to get something for, you know, the kids' room, you know, your parents or something, you know, like in an apartment, you don't want the subwoofer shaking and annoying your neighbors. This might be one of the options you can go with without breaking the bank at 50 bucks. So when it comes to the size of the Alto 3, you're going to be looking at about 21 and a half, 22 inches. So it's going to be a nice compact size, and it won't take up a lot of room on your entertainment center or anywhere that you're putting it in the room. So you'll be fine with that. Because normally I run with the Roku. That is my main, the Roku soundbar. And you can see the difference. Let me back it up a little bit. And then that's the difference you got on these speakers. So it's gonna be a huge difference. It's not gonna take up as much room on your entertainment center. So here's a little look at the soundbar. It does have that fabric front, and then it has that glossy top right there. As you guys can see my lights right there in the video, but it does have that glossy top. And let me zoom in for you guys so you can see the button mode. So they do have the standby, they have the optical, and then I believe it's the aux and then the Bluetooth. So you have all your things right here, but it also will light up right here in the middle. So right in the middle of the soundbar, there will be a little light letting you know what is activated when you press the controller. So I'll also show you guys the controller in a little bit as well. It's very simple, nothing too complicated, regular controller. On the side of the soundbar as well, you have your volume buttons, and then you have a power button, and then your sources. So if you want to change between Bluetooth, you know, aux, or, you know, optical, you can just click that and it'll switch that for you, and you can turn it off or turn it up right here on the side as well if you're not going to use a remote, or if you're already walking out the room, you know, you're already by the sound bar, you can just turn it off with this. So right here on your back, you see you have your power button, you have your optical, you have an aux and a USB, and as you can tell, there is no HDMI. So there is no HDMI connection for this soundbar. So you're going to be connecting through either optical, aux, or Bluetooth, and then that will be your main option. So that's a heads up for you. If you thought I was going to have a HDMI cord, a plug-in for your TV, it does not have one. So those are the options you will be left with. And here goes the remote. Like I said, simple, easy, nothing crazy like some of the other remotes where they have the bass, treble, and all that. Since there is no soundbar, there's not a lot of functions going on with this remote. We just have the source. You have your 3 different modes. You have your movie mode, TV mode, and then your music mode. And then you have your Bluetooth connection right here to connect with Bluetooth. And then of course your power and everything else. So the same, you know, volume and all that. So this soundbar does have Dolby audio, not to be confused with Dolby Atmos, but it does have a Dolby audio. So if you're watching like anything on Netflix, it has that Dolby audio signal. This will pick it up and, you know, play, you know, that better quality and give you that Dolby sound. I'll also break down the sound quality towards the end of the video after we do the sound test and all that. But also, one thing I've seen they promoted a lot on their website, even on the box, is that you can stream music wirelessly, Spotify, all that, and it's gonna be easy, nice connection. We'll also do an audio test with the music with my phone connected to this soundbar, and we'll also test that out. All right, so let's get to the sound test right now, actually. So first we're gonna do the movie sound test. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna point the camera, you know, at the soundbar. I used to have the scene on the TV while the soundbar was playing, but now they're flagging the Witcher from the Netflix that I normally use for every soundbar. So we'll just point it at the soundbar. I won't have, you know, nothing on the screen. But then with the music, we'll also test the music back to back right after that. So we'll do those quick little tests, and I'll tell you about my experience using the soundbar after.
Gulo mo naman, away na naman, wala na naman tong katuturan. Ang gulo ko naman, ang iyong tignan, ako yung may mali na naman. Ang Ang gulo mo naman. Away na naman, wala na naman tong katuturan. Ang gulo ko naman. Ang iyong tignan, ako yung may mali na naman.
All right, so that was the little sound test. I know it doesn't really translate well on camera to YouTube, but I just want to give you guys a little something so you guys can get a feel of it, see how loud it is and all that. But let me tell you about my experience in person and using it over the last couple of weeks and what I think about it. All right, so when it comes to the sound quality of the TCL Alto 3, I would definitely say that the volume is clean, but it's not the loudest volume you're gonna get. It's not a super loud soundbar. I was expecting a little bit more volume. Yeah, the dialogue, everything sounds clear, sounds great. It's you're really not gonna get too much bass out of this speaker as well. That's another thing. So anyone that thinks you're gonna get a nice punchy, you know, shaking little bass, there's really not too much bass from soundbars by themselves. You definitely need a subwoofer. Even the one that we compared it with, this big old soundbar, this thing has like no bass either. So if you want bass, you're definitely gonna need a subwoofer. But back to the volume. The volume is not the loudest. I definitely say this will shine more in a small room and a medium size-ish room. If you're trying to get this for a large bedroom or a large living room, definitely is not going to meet your expectations. I would definitely say hold off on this. You definitely want to go with a small room, medium sized room, and you could probably get away with it with a small apartment living room. So that's where I say this will probably shine the most volume wise. Now, if you don't want a subwoofer and don't want no bass and you just want the soundbar just so you can hear your TV, because your TV sounds horrible, the volume is really low even at maxed out, or when you go past 50 it sounds bad, like the TV's rumbling and shaking. This is an option you can look at without breaking the bank. So for $50, I would definitely say this is a good option for those size rooms I explained, to get clear dialogue, you know, nice little volume without having, you know, that horrible sound that some TV speakers give. So this is definitely an option in that budget range. Oh, and when I say large bedrooms, I mean like master bedrooms, because I would just say large bedrooms, but I picture like a master bedroom. Like my parents used to have like a large master bedroom, and it's just like, if the TV is so far when you're laying in bed and you're like, man, I need to upgrade to like a 60-something inch TV because it just seems so small so far. That means you have a large bedroom, and that is where this soundbar definitely would not work. You definitely need like the bigger, you know, the $100 version, which is bigger with the subwoofer. But yeah, this one, it won't work in like a large master bedroom like that. I don't think so, at least. All right, but so there you have it. That was my quick review of the TCL Alto 3. It did really good for the size of my room. It did really good. So if you're looking just for a budget option, 50 bucks, and you just want to, you know, boost the sound of your TV, this is definitely something to keep your eye on and look at. Also, you can buy a refurbished one, I believe, on Amazon too for like 40-something bucks. So also look into that if you don't want to pay the full 50 or 60, whatever it is, when you guys check this out. So alrighty, so if you guys like this review, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And to all my subscribers now, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And as always, everyone be safe out there. My name is Rodney, and this was Wanna Buy It. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.